Hi, today we are working in C Sharp with buttons and text box. We will see how we can display a message using text box and button. So let's start. We click on the button from the toolbox for the clicking purpose and we just click on the form. You can put the button anywhere you want to. You can just drag it and drop it. If you want to change the name of a button as it is showing button 1, we need to go to the properties. If properties are not there, you can right click on it and you will find the properties here. In my case it's there, so we just have to go to the property which is called as text. We will click on the text and we will just change it to show message or something like click. So I just put as a message click. Now I need two text box, or I can use a one text box, that is your choice. In this case I am going to use two text boxes. So either I need to search the text box or I just scroll it down and I find a text box here. Just I click here and I just move the things like this, and this is one text box here. Now what the question is, we are saying that whatever we will put in this text box, it should be displayed in another text box. So what I do, I create one more. There are two options, either I can go here again for the text box, or I can just say Control C and I say Control V, that is a paste. Control V for the paste. Just normal routine which we are doing in other applications like MS Word, Excel or any other programming tool. So Control C, Control V. So this is my text box 1, this is my text box 2. This is the beauty of C Sharp, that it will get the name as it is. When you duplicate it, it will give get the name. So if I just want to put something, I can put here in the case of text, but I am not going to put anything here. Also I don't want to put anything. What the question is, I just want to put something here, it should be displayed here. So how we can go with it? We will, in the next coming lectures, we will work with the colors, we will work with the size, we will work with the different beautiful look about the form. But today we are focusing on just to display a message using this button and the text box. So what we want this text box, whatever the text box is containing, it should be here. So we need to write the code for that, because C Sharp is all programming, and here in GUI, that is in window form applications, we have to work, but we have to work on the basis of programming. So you should have a strong knowledge of programming for it. So now we just double click on it and we just can type the code for it. So for typing the code, you should have knowledge about the property called as name. So name property is here and it is showing you the name property is button 1, and in case of text it will be text 1, text box 1, text box 2, because this is a text box 2. It is automatically, when I Control V, paste it, and it was automatically there. So I just have to remember it. I can change it to txt or anything else. This time I'm not going to change anything. I just double click on it and I get the CS form, that is called as programming part, where we can program. So what we have to do, we just say here text box 1. I know the text box 1 is containing, if I put something on text box 1, it should be displayed on the text box 2. But earlier, before doing the programming part, let's do one thing. We are not going to write anything here. What we will do, we just run the code first and we will see what exactly the code is first, and then we will change it. Now if I just try to run the code, I'll just see a form which is there, and I just if I just want to click something, for example I say welcome to programming with me, and for example welcome to programming me, if I just click on it, I'm not getting anything because I have not write any sort of code to be executed. Now what I do, I stop it from the debugging mode, and now I double click on the click button. When I double click on the click button, I will be there in the forms.cs. So either you can again double click, or you have already there. What you will say, you will say text box 2, you want textbox2 dot txt, there will be a property called as txt. You will say equals to, that's the simple programming which we were doing. You will say txt again. That's it. This is the code you have to write everything, because this is a C sharp application, so we need to put semicolon at the end. That's it. One line code will execute our program. So we will see what happens. We have just executed like this. You have to always remember that how the properties are to be executed and all. So this time we will say welcome, and just I click on the button, I'll get the message. Isn't it beautiful? And it's a beautiful thing about C sharp. Then you need a little bit of programming and you will get a good and beautiful output. So that's it for today. Hope this video was useful to you, and if really find you useful, then put a thumbs up, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.